everyone, this is Triple T, and today I'm taking a look at Mattel's MOTU Snake Mountain, and this is from their Origins line. And again, the packaging is amazing. Look at the detailing here. You have the entrance here with Thunder Punch He-Man actually trying to get inside, I think. And you have the goddess trying to defeat Webstore and Evil Lynn, and Many Faces is captured, and I have Prince Adam there instead. And oh, poor Man-at-Arms. Or rather, poor Mossman, because Stinkor isn't fun. And look at all the Snake Men coming out of the basement of Snake Mountain. Oh, I can't wait to get them. But as you can see, this looks utter epic. And it actually blew my mind when I opened this because it actually looks like this. So that's fun. And here you have the toy itself, pictures and what you can do. That doesn't really work though, unfortunately. And you have the little bridge there, the trap door, and the melting pit, the lava pit. And you can actually stand people in the cave. You can capture enemies, and of course you have Skeletors thrown. And on the back you have all the pictures needed to actually sell this. And I think it's trying to recreate the scene from the front here. Dragon Blaster Skeletor, yes, that was his name. And you have some more accessories. I really want to buy these because I think they look amazing. And of course, that King Hiss is out of this world. I want that so badly. Screech! And you have a little, well, picture of everything that comes in the box and what you can do with it. And here we have Snake Mountain in all its glory. And it looks really good. And it's really high. It's higher than Grayskull, I can tell you. And they put a little extra mountain on top just because they wanted it to look more like the Filmation Snake Mountain, I think. I have ordered a separate piece for this that creates a waterfall or lava fall here, and I will be reviewing that later on. And no, this Snake Mountain doesn't come with Prince Adam, but I just wanted to show you this amazing feature that you can actually tie someone up. You remove the hands and you put the arms in and then you push the hands back. And this is the Origins Prince Adam. But let's go up from the top, and this wolf head of course spins around but doesn't make your voice sound any different this time around. And look at those eyes, they are so menacing. And of course you can open and close the mouth. You have a lever on the inside that you can actually use it so it looks like it's speaking. And this little trail, it's very nice, but you have pegs here, but without these pegs, the characters can't really stand on that narrow ledge. And why there are holes here is beyond me. Now, look at this bridge. It's fairly well done. I would have liked some more hanging details underneath here, so it would be reminiscent of this, I think. But otherwise it looks really good. And here we have the little cave that you can enter Snake Mountain with. And this time around it has some foliage or roots hanging down, and it looks amazing in my opinion. And here you can see all the demons that are trapped in this mountain. And that snake head. Let's talk about the snake head first. You can open and close the mouth, you can rotate the head up and down to the sides, and of course you can rotate this, but that actually is mold breaking, so I don't really know what that is for. You can't turn the head inwards anymore, unfortunately. But that is the beautifully handcrafted new mountain top. And let's look at the gate here. It looks so good. There are actually 3 wolves on this mountain, so it should be called Wolf Mountain maybe? I don't know. I'm not gonna push my luck, so I'm not gonna say that again. But this is very nicely sculpted. And if we open that up, we can actually enter Snake Mountain, and you see there's a trapdoor there. So probably this will be the best way to enter Snake Mountain. Hold on to your horses. And now, my friends, we are on the inside of Snake Mountain, and the Snake Mountain looks really, really good. A bit on the empty side, and they have tried to flesh it out with a bit of new things. For instance, if we go up here first, you have the trap door that can actually open up if you do it the right way. I haven't pushed the cage further in. That's the way it should look. And you can, of course, lock it back in by holding this little button back. And this cage has a door, and you can open it if you want to release your prisoners. And under here is a new addition. You have a bit of monsters here, and you can move the monsters and this little rock around if you want to. And what you can do is actually split a character in half and put them here, so they will be sinking in the lava pool, or just having a lava bath or something like that. So you don't have to have these if you don't want to, but they are kind of nice. And you have a great big old sticker here. You have a weapons rack. I don't really know where to put that, but still, looks good. And this big area is for the big cage to be mounted when it's a prison, more like. And then the trapdoor works with the lava pit instead. So menacingly and evil, of course. And you can see where they made the rails to put the cage in, because there are big holes in the floor. Now you have a little spider here. I actually think this is kind of disgusting. You can have that on various places. You can store it underneath here. You can have it hanging on the wall there. You have a little tab up here that you can put it on as well. So, well, to flesh things out a bit, I think. But this is the pièce de résistance, Skeletor's throne. And it looks really, really nice. And he can sit in it, of course. And you have some effect parts back here. It looks somewhat badly drawn for some reason. It looks like low resolution or something like that. Doesn't really come off on my camera, I think, but in real life it looks kind of blah. Unfortunately. Finding this peg is not always that simple. But there, I got it, yes. Good. And just as with Castle Grayskull, you do have a ladder that you can put here, so you can enter Snake Mountain safely without falling into the pit, which I think it's something we all like to do. But this is Snake Mountain, and as you can see, this is just securely fastened here. You can't really do anything with it. This can be turned like that. It can look inwards, it can look outwards. But you have, even though it's kind of hollow, you do have a lot of playability. And of course, you can use these little hinges to close it up with this nub on the side. So, now for my conclusion. This just blew me away when I opened it up from the box. And it hasn't disappointed me at all. I have some, actually, some stress marks here, I think. But that may be just lack of paint as well, I don't really know. And I can't really find anything wrong with it. It's just awesome. There are holes where they shouldn't be, in my opinion, that is. And it's a bit hollow on the back, but in front, this is where it shines, and I can't wait to get my lava fall here to actually display it with that instead. Just plain joint there. Otherwise, there are no imperfections, everything looks good. You have knobs everywhere so you can pose your characters, you can open and close the door, and the beautiful snake is of course very articulated compared to what you did get on Grayskull, so it looks really good. And the fact that you can actually cage someone is quite fun to me. I think I will be keeping Adam here for a very, very long time, and I will tell you why when I review him in full. But Snake Mountain gets an Newtonian score of 10. Now, I wanted to give it an 8 because of the hollowness on the back, but I'm never going to display the back, so I don't really care. I want to see Snake Mountain from the front, which I think everyone wants to, and I think it was meant to be displayed with the front like this. So I'm happy. I'm giving it a 10. There are no visible sprue marks or anything, so I can't really find anything wrong with it actually. And the just sheer size of this, it's so impressive. So impressive. But I guess that's it for today. Thank you for watching. As always, take care.